Alright, Digby, moment of truth. Let's get this thing into gear. Let's get rolling. What do you mean low air pressure? Well, we're off to a great start.
Performing the duties of his office.
Digby C. Caesar.
Ho, ho, ho!
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I am Digby and today is Christmas. Now, we have somehow managed to create a bit of a tradition on the channel in that poor little Timmy and little Susie are going to go without presents unless we find a way to deliver them. Now, we've had Dave do that a couple of times in the Long Dark, and we've had Poopy the Snowman actually do it in GTA. This year, however, we are going to have Ed Blackadder delivering the presents because Ed here has a really big freaking truck. Yes, today we are going to be doing a delivery in American Truck Simulator. Now, every year, American Truck Simulator does a Winterland event, which is a kind of a Christmas-themed map that you can do deliveries to. So the plan is, we're going to pick up Timmy and Susie's presents here in Los Angeles, and if all goes well, we're going to deliver them to them in Winterland. Now, there are a couple of caveats to this, the first being that I haven't actually played this game in... oh god, I don't know, it's probably been 4 or 5 years since the last time I played. So yeah, I may or may not be all that competent at it. I mean, I used to actually be quite good at it, so I'm kind of hoping like the muscle memory kicks in and I don't screw up too badly. Now, the other thing to bear in mind is that the Winterland deliveries are part of the World of Trucks sort of online experience, and I've never actually done that before, even back when I was playing. Because, well, if you guys know me, you know I am not that big a fan of doing online things with, you know, randos. So yeah, one of the first things we're going to have to deal with is I'm going to have to figure out how all of this works. But I am hopeful, I am really looking forward to playing this game again, because this used to be like my go-to Zen game, and it wasn't until I actually installed it and got my truck over to here that I realized how much I actually miss playing this game. So anyway, that being said, I'm going to go see if I can figure out what we can pick up, where we can take it, how all this crap works, and I will be right back. Alright, I think I've got it. So we are going to be delivering Christmas handmade gifts to Timmy and Susie in the town square in Winterland. Now, in order to get there, actually, yeah, in order to get there, I think we have to drive to one of these portals. So, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to accept the job right now. Yes, begin the delivery, please. Contribution to the begins the community goal. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Let's do it. Oh, okay, there it is. It's right there. Now, where are the portals that we need to drive to? Am I going to be... Oh, I tell you what, I have a sneaking feeling the game is probably going to actually direct me to the closest one. So... alright, Digby, moment of truth. Let's get this thing into gear. Let's get rolling. What do you mean low air pressure? Well, we're off to a great start. Alright, I should probably also mention that I am playing this with mouse keyboard. So that's the reason we're not going to be doing any of like the in-cab camera. Okay, are you going to be stopping? You look like you're stopping. Looks clear that way. Let's go. Whoops. Note to self, you probably ought to look where you're bloody going. Alright, well, I tell you what, I would rather get the bumps and bruises over now, before we have a load attached to the drill. Okay, T-per trailer, and attached, and we are ready to rock and roll. Says set waypoint to desired portal. Here's a thought too. That beeping's gonna drive me bloody crazy. Okay, so how do we do that? Oh, okay, it must be that little curly thing right there. Is that the closest one to where we are? Is there any more? No. Okay, well, doesn't look like we have a whole lot of choice. It would appear... Oh, crap. If we go to that one, though, it's on the wrong side. We're gonna have to actually drive all the way down to freaking, well, halfway to San Diego and turn around. So do we have one maybe up to the north? Oh, hang on. There's actually one over here in... Where is that? I have no idea where that is, but you know what? That is where we're going. So, waypoint. How do we set the waypoint? I'm trying to remember. Move map, zoom map. Can I just click? I cannot click. Can I put it? Oh, there we go. Right there. Alright, well, apparently our waypoint is going to be there. Okay, well, so far so good. Now all we gotta do is get all of this Christmas joy there in one piece. Okay, this is perfect because we're going to be able to get fuel here before we sawed off. So, how do I get in? Looks like the entrance is right over there. Tell you what, I'm going to blink too, just to make it all nice and official. Oh, tight squeeze, Digby. Tight squeeze. Tight squeeze. How about we slow down a little bit? There you go. Now, the question becomes, can I actually remember how to fuel up the truck? Okay, I have a sneaking feeling it might be the sparkly bit. I tell you what, I am not going to miss Los Angeles and those flipping constant police sirens. Okay, this is cool. Alright, we don't have all that far to go. What are our other destinations? So we got, like, Wonka's Chocolate Factory. And there's the Mountain Resort. I'm actually quite glad we're not going up there. Then we have the North Pole's Post Office. That's kind of cool. And then apparently Santa's Workshop. Okay, this is actually a really neat little map. And I'm starting to think maybe once we get done with the delivery, if we can, I might do a little bit of poking around and maybe explore some of it. I don't know if this actually is like a multiplayer thing and I'm going to end up running into a bunch of people from online that are also trying to deliver stuff. I mean, I can't imagine because holy hell, when you came through that portal, if you had 4 or 5 people trying to show up at the same time, you would probably have a physics incident on a par with one of the farming simulator games. Oh, here's a thought too, Digby. You know how to drive in snow, dum-dum. Let's slow down a little bit. There's no big rush. You're not running late. No. Okay, apparently I need to go a little bit slower than that even. Yeah, it's kind of a pain because I really want to look around and see stuff, but I can't. Because the second I do, I sort of lose track of what I'm doing. Alright, just double check in, nobody coming. We should be good to go. I tell you what, this actually looks like where I live. I mean, is there anything prettier than a really cool little town in the snow at Christmas? So where am I meant to bring this? I'm gonna guess over there in the yard, maybe? Town square discovered. Oh, here's a thought. How about we swing this a little bit wide? I don't think that's gonna be wide enough. That's fine. We're not gonna hit that snowbank. We can just, cheat a little bit. Now, gotta remember, you need shift manually. Okay, yeah, if I was taking my actual truck driving license, I would have just gotten a whole bunch of grief for doing that 3-point turn. However, nobody's looking, and if nobody saw it, I didn't do it. And what do we got? We got play it safe. Sorry, I'm in a hurry. I want to do where do you need it? Can I? Is that not an option? Alright, well that kind of blows, because the one thing I really loved about this game was doing the parking. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna play it safe then. Okay, little Timmy and little Susie, for the God only knows how manyth year in a row, your Christmas presents have arrived. And apparently, Santa Claus thinks we did an excellent job. And before we end the vid, let's go check out all the other points of interest.